We use broad audiences because nowadays essentially creative is the targeting on Meta. We use cost cap and minimum ROAS bidding because we want to minimize losses on the losing ads. We don't really want any spend to go through the losing ads. We exclude customer lists because we're focused on acquisition on Meta. There's a completely separate structure for retention campaigns, and it's different to this. 7-day click or 1-day click optimization to maximize incremental revenue from Meta. And then the key point here is we do up to 6 ads per ad set. And the reason for this is a lot of the times, most of the spend is skewed towards the top 1 or 2 ads. Like Meta's heavily biased in the spend. And so we've found that if we test more than 6, most of the ads don't get any spend. So the structure is quite simple. And in terms of the ads that we test, again, as I mentioned, we have 1 concept for each ad set, and then within the ad set, we test 6 variations. A lot of the times we focus on lead tests, hook tests, and script tests. These are kind of like the most impactful. But the idea is you can really test anything within your variations. But the reason we test variations is so we can maximize the chance of a concept performing. You wanna give Meta like the right signals. You want to be able to maximize the chance of finding a winner. So that's why we group variations into 1 ad set and launch them all together. So here's an example of like a batch of ad sets that we've tested in a testing environment. So over here, we tested 20 different ad sets. These are 20 different concepts. You can see vast majority of them will fail. They won't really spend much, won't really drive any revenue for the business. But then a few will perform really well and go on to scale. So this is actually a very good outcome for us. This is a 33% success rate, 25% success rate in this case. But these ads have lasted for a long time and they work really well. In reality, maybe you'll get a 10% success rate, maybe 15, but this is kind of the outcome you want, and this is what will allow you to scale. Now, in terms of the scaling environment, why do we do this? Well, first I'll go into how we do it. So we set up an Advantage Plus campaign for the scaling environment. We use highest volume bidding here, and we can add 50 ads into the ad set. Now, the key point of this campaign is we only test with winning ads from our testing campaign. We won't test completely new ads in this campaign, just because it's less risk. We want to put proven winning ads to this campaign. Since we use highest volume bidding, we're more willing to spend money on these types of ads since we know that they're proven. We also have tighter spend control in this campaign because we use highest volume bidding. So we can flex the spend up and down on the weekends, on the weekdays, whatever we need to do. It's just much easier to manage. And one benefit of ASCs is that they can optimize across a lot more ads in the ad set. Regular ABO ad sets usually optimize across like 6 ads, but with ASCs you can put 50 ads in the ad set and it will optimize quite well and it's more stable. So that's